Nic Carey, Ash Gardner, welcome to the diary room. Ash, second time on for you. Nic, first time for you. How are you feeling?
I'm excited. I've heard a lot about the diary room, so looking forward to it.
Best episode, I reckon, so far.
All right, loading.
Cool. It'll probably be like one episode before it starts in.
Yeah, me and Kim.
It's a low bar.
No, the bar's high, so hopefully we can beat it. Day 4 for you guys in St Vincent's. Day 4.
Who's counting?
Talk us through how it's been, how you've settled in. What have you been doing to keep yourselves entertained, and just the lowdown.
Well, the actual transit to get here seemed to take forever. So I guess 2 full days to actually get to the island. A couple of days off, which seemed to drag in places where there's not a lot to do. But we've got a really awesome team room, coffee machine set up. There's been a few quizzes, but the days seem to be very long with dinners at 5 o'clock, 5:30. But hopefully, like once the games start, everyone kind of gets into a better routine. And, it's a bit more seamless.
Did you watch anything on the plane?
Oh, did I watch anything on the plane? Yeah, I definitely would have been something. I can't remember what it was. Yeah,
It was like 4 days ago.
There's either like Bridgerton,
Oh, yeah.
which can get a bit awkward watching out on the plane, like certain scenes. What else? There's something else. I feel like I was like filtering through like a couple of different things. Yeah. But yeah, I remember Bridgerton got a good run.
Yeah.
You?
What did you watch?
I'm a very good sleeper on flights.
Okay.
I watched Begonia.
Yeah.
Weird
Heard of it.
movie.
Yeah.
Thieves recommended that.
Yeah.
A little bit gory at times, so not one to eat with a meal, put it that way. But yeah, on the way over, I reckon I slept about 9 hours on one of the flights.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, take have a bit of shut eye just so the flight goes a bit quicker, to be honest.
How's dinner last night?
Let's just say no comment. No comment.
To be honest, it was only a few hours ago that we ate it, so it's actually pretty fresh in the memory. It's a bit like Groundhog Day dinner. We sort of do the same thing. We literally just eat chicken, salad, and
some sort of carb sauce.
well, yeah.
And that's a loose term, I reckon.
And it's pretty luck of the draw. Like it's available, and then it's not available, and then something else is available, and then not. It's honestly, it's.
And then 2 hours have come past, and we still haven't eaten. Yeah, we're not
Character
wrong.
building.
Yeah.
It's been great then.
All right, let's get into our first segment, TLDR. Do you know what that means?
TLDR.
Yeah.
TLDR.
I asked you this last time.
And I probably said the same thing.
Didn't know.
No, I got no idea.
I ask everyone else.
Too little.
No.
What's the first word?
2.
Oh, it is 2.
Too.
Too late. Don't.
Wait.
No.
TL.
Yeah.
R.
TL what?
DR.
Too late.
Too long, don't read.
Oh.
Oh yeah. No.
So,
got there.
Some quick questions for Ash to ask Nic in celebration of her first time at the diary room.
Wow. These are pretty hard hitting as well.
Hit me.
Nicola, what is your full name?
Nicola Jane Carey.
What's your shirt number and why?
It's 16. It's actually Shelley Nitschke's old number, which I'm really sad to admit this, but I didn't know it at the time. I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what happened, but I feel like I asked for a number, which I can't even remember what it was, not available. And then I just said, can you give me the lowest number available? And that was the one that got rolled out. And then I honestly reckon it was like a good few tours before it came to light that it was actually Shell's old number. And I was like, oh, it's so cool.
Was it her that actually brought it up?
I don't know how it came out. I don't even remember. I was horrified. I was like, I had no idea, because you don't get told like whose number it is, or like, and I'm pretty sure it was a bit of a rush job when it came through. So anyway, I'm still a little bit horrified by that, but we'll push on.
We've got a question here that says, what's your Spotify listening age? But we know that you don't listen to Spotify. So my other question to you would be, how many hours a week do you think you read articles?
Oh, that's a
She's a fiend.
Really?
That's a good question.
Do you think Nick's scrolling on
Like the
social
news?
media? But no, she's scrolling articles hours.
Yeah,
so
I've
random.
been a massive scroller. Like, just get on the news app, just like, and then do you know when you get to the point on the news app and it's like up to date? You get to see it? Oh yeah, that all the time. So I like do that. Then I'll go through like the Fox Sports articles.
Wow.
Yeah, I like
cricket.com. Cricket.com, obviously.
There's a bit of time spent on that. If you're on my like, screen time on my phone, it would be probably be quite alarming, to be honest.
So does that mean you're like very across like current affairs and stuff?
Oh, well, a little bit, but I feel like I shouldn't like. I'm not. I feel like I don't take it in as much as what I should for like how
Sport though.
I reckon sport I'm pretty good with.
Yeah. Definitely upset with sport.
There you go.
I was you did quizzes the other night. I've only turned up to one quiz, but yeah.
Yeah,
If it's really helped me. Tell me in good stead for that.
well, I need to maybe do a sports quiz because I reckon you get all over that. What Hogwarts house do you think you'd be in? This is quite topical because we were literally talking about this when we were leaving the team room.
That's crazy.
But I don't really know like what makes you.
I don't really want
Do you know what I mean? You know how they have those like quizzes where it's like
Yeah.
literally go throughout the personality.
Yeah.
Or people just like want to be in Gryffindor because that seems to be the.
Is that where good people go?
Well, that's what they say.
It's like
Right, okay.
that's like the good and honest and noble people.
Right.
And then Slytherins are like the sneaky, conniving, lying.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be in that one. What about the other two?
Hufflepuffs are maybe like kind of like the boring, dumb ones.
I don't want to be in that one.
But they're also really nice. And then the Ravenclaws are like the sort of brainy, diligent.
I don't think
I reckon you sit across like two.
Yeah, I reckon maybe a
Nick is
Gryffindor.
very smart
Yeah,
and like very witty.
yeah,
Like Nick's humor is hilarious. And,
Yeah.
like, people always talk about that, like how witty Nick is and like comes up with things so quickly.
yeah.
So maybe you sit across a couple.
Which two? If you say that, what was the boring one?
Gryffindor and
Hufflepuff.
and Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I
reckon that's two good ones, right?
Yeah, that's the two good ones.
Oh, I'll take that. Thank you. That's
Yeah.
the fastest he actually ever said. That's beautiful. Thank you.
That's my pleasure. Right, you might have to do a demo for this question because I know you're very good at doing these quizzes. Do you have a favorite type of dinosaur? It irks me. Yes, it irks me so much because she makes these stupid voices and she knows when to do it just to annoy me. Did you tell her to put that? This is really
What do you like? Why? You guys regularly talk about dinosaurs?
No, we never do. But she would just like sit there and just make this absurd noise, and I'm like, shut up.
What's the noise?
It's so funny.
That's nice.
Oh, I don't want to talk so much.
The listeners need to know the noise. We've gotten this far.
Honestly, trees.
Come on. Let's just do it.
I actually don't even know where it came from.
I don't know.
And it's like a dinosaur nose.
Dinosaur like a crow.
Honestly, I could do it from like 100 meters away. Ash will just like snap her neck around. As long as she gets a sore neck sometime.
When did you start doing that? Like, is that a long-standing?
Honestly, who knows?
It was
Yes.
so long ago, and like just sometimes I just see Ash it just like
Dribble that we speak. It probably happened 10 years ago. She's still doing it.
it gets a good run though.
That is all.
Ash, I don't do it if I'm not around.
You don't do it to someone you just
Yeah,
met.
just like the reaction.
Hey, my name's Nick.
Well, I don't know what dinosaur it is. I don't actually have a preference for dinosaurs.
Yeah. So no preference on dinosaurs.
Like
It's Stegosaurus.
yeah, that one. Is that one with the like
The little pointy things.
it's a goodie.
Yeah.
Well done, Ash. Well done, Nick.
Pleasure.
So back to our next segment. We've coined it cricket adjacent. So it's not really talking about cricket, but it's things that happen alongside cricket. So I wanted to take you guys back to a time you were here. Probably, I think the first time you both would have come here to the West Indies, 2018 World Cup. Ash, player of the match in the final. But I specifically wanted to talk about this, the
Oh God.
the cornrows.
Yeah.
For the camera. Talk to us about how that came about.
Well, there was a few of us. We said if we won the World Cup final, we would get cornrows.
Yeah.
Not me knowing that I was going to be the only one that would get the whole head done. And I think it was Bolts and Shooter
Yeah.
both got like the side of their heads done.
Yeah.
And it was so uncomfortable because it was so tight. And then like when I took it out, I reckon it took me well over an hour to get all the cornrows out. Yeah, probably not mine. It did. It was so uncomfortable.
Look good though.
Yeah, that was cool.
I reckon you should go again.
No, nah. You should reminisce.
So was that like a morning after or a night of job?
No, that was I reckon the next day once the hangover had
Yeah.
like stopped.
Okay.
Which lasted most of the day.
That actually does bring me to my next topic. Tell me, so the morning after you guys celebrated, this photo,
I have no memory of that.
and then looking in at Ash,
Oh, yeah. She actually looks pretty good there.
and then you. Talk me through the celebrations. I've heard some things about the celebrations after that World Cup. Take me back to what you remember from when you won the match and then.
Well, because the game started at 8,
Yeah.
we were at the ground till I reckon like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
probably. So then by the time we got back, and there was only beers at the ground, and I don't drink beer,
Right.
but because you won a World Cup, like I was just like holding my nose and like sculling these beers. Then by the time we got back to the bar, we were kind of just ordering whatever we wanted, and they were free pouring the drinks. So like you can only imagine, I got pretty carried away. So that was probably, I don't know, 2:00 by this point. And then I took it upon myself to stand up in front of everyone and start doing commentary.
Commentary of what?
Basically, in a nutshell, I was the best player in the world. And like I was hitting like all these people out of attack and all this like random chat, like laying all over people because I was that drunk. And then, I called Moddy, our coach at the time, Metty, because I just got his name completely wrong.
What was Blake's name?
Nah, we can't say that loud. I was basically getting the letters of their name wrong, so I was just creating these names that weren't even a thing. And then it probably got to about, I don't know, 3:00. But in between all this, we were still fully kitted up, and there was like these like little rings that were out in like the ocean where you could like go out there and just like float in the water. We swam out there, unclipped that, dragged it in, put it in the swimming pool. And we're just like lounging around in this ring in the swimming pool, and then had to drag it back out, full kit. And then about an hour had passed, and I needed to get put to bed. Nic put to bed.
How was she?
Oh, in a state.
Yeah. And then had to go back down and collect my phone because I'd forgotten that, because I needed an alarm put on because I didn't realize we had a photo the next day, which those photos.
Which, mind you, the rooms were like up about 400 stairs.
Yes.
Like, really far away. So I've like taken her up. She's drenched from being in the pool, full kit. And then she's like, "Where's my phone?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." Like, anyway, so then I had to go back down, get her phone, bring it back up. I'm like, she's a mess, but she's going straight to bed in her wet clothes. But her alarm's set, so she'll be fine.
And then I remember the alarm going off the next day, and I obviously had no recollection of us needing to do a photo. And I'm like, what is this alarm going off for? And then like people are banging on my door, like, get up, like we're going to this thing. Anyway, go to this place, and it's like, mind you, the windiest road ever. I sat in the front of the van with my head out the the whole way. Don't remember being up there for the photo. Like, I think I sat down for most of it. I was so unwell.
Except for the photo.
I was so unwell. Got back. I reckon I laid in those lounge chairs at the beach for the rest of the afternoon.
Then got her hair done.
And then got my hair braided. It must have been the next day because I was so unwell that whole day. But the celebrations were pretty fun all in all.
Jeez, that sounds pretty wild.
Yeah.
You two would have been both pretty young, that first World Cup.
So I would have been, 20.
Yeah.
Or 21 at that point.
So it'd be rude not to.
Oh, exactly.
Celebrate a sign every day.
Exactly. No. We knew how to celebrate well back then too.
Tell me what's cool about playing in the West Indies and what's unique about it.
Well, usually the cool... I don't want to get slammed on socials.
Fine.
But usually it's obviously a pretty different place to tour, like beautiful beaches, like really nice like resorts and stuff. So you sort of get to, I guess, indulge a bit in the stuff outside of cricket.
Island paradise.
Yeah, like it's quite relaxing, like beautiful weather as well. So like you kind of, I don't know, it's probably one of the few, well, obviously there's a lot of nice places you go to, but it's one of the few places where you can really, I feel like you can really tune out of cricket and like relax and settle into the lifestyle, get amongst that.
We've been to some unique places over the journey. You guys would have been to some very unique places. What do you think is, like, what's the craziest or most different place to home that you've ever been?
For me, probably Bangladesh.
Yeah.
That was just like, not scary. Scary is probably not the right word, but like we obviously were pretty hotel bound.
Yeah.
So I think like when you think of tour, like you think about the stuff that you get to do outside of cricket with your mates. We were pretty restricted on what we could do over there, so that was unique in a lot of ways. Having a decoy bus was pretty unique, and not something that you kind of expect. So that's probably the one for me where I'm like, wow, that was like a pretty long 3 weeks just because that was proper Groundhog Day. Yeah. You're doing the exact same thing. I think we ate the same meal every night for dinner, which gets pretty stale pretty quick. So, I mean, we're pretty lucky where we get to travel, but that was probably the trickiest place that we had to go to.
You? Most unique?
It's probably like India. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, of all the places, it's very different to obviously what you get back home. So, but I feel like it's still pretty good though. Like you can get out and about depending on where you are in the place. But
so many more cafes and stuff now as well.
Yeah, like like we tend to go to like the biggest cities where there are some places where you do get your hotel bound. You can't really get out, so that sort of makes it a bit tough. But you get a lot of like really cool places, and it's definitely like so different to home that it's quite a like fun and interesting experience as well.
So it's a pretty crazy life that you guys lead, and it's so different to what a lot of people back in Australia would live. Just most people have a 9 to 5 in an office. How do you ever think about like how you would go if you had to work in an office 9 to 5, and if you did, what would your role be in the office?
Jeez,
that's a tricky one. I often think I don't know how I went to school from 9 to 3, let alone an office job.
I feel like having done this for like the last like 8-9 years, it's hard to like envisage yourself doing I guess normal, in inverted commas, like, and whatever normal is. Like, we live a pretty unnormal life. I actually don't know, because I think I'd be one of those people that would get distracted really easy. In an office environment, just like wanting to chat to people and I actually don't know how I'll go, to be honest. I think I would have a really long lunch break most days.
Let's play on.
Go for coffees all the time. I'm actually not too sure.
We'll just probably have to be unemployed after this.
Nic and I have had this like moment. Remember when we were talking about, I don't know, like losing a contract or something? We genuinely spiraled. We were like, if you like lose your contract, you're homeless, you can't eat. And then basically
it was very dramatic.
That's pretty dramatic.
But it was like pretty funny. Like, we just like literally, if we weren't playing cricket, like basically be homeless.
What else?
We had nothing in the plan.
Nothing. I'm sure you guys would be just fine. You can handle it.
Maybe.
Okay, topic change. I want to take you guys back to a moment during the India series. So, Nic, if you can just have a look at this one. You could both have a look at it on the phone. Talk me through the shot, and if you think, Nic, this is the best shot you've ever hit.
It's not the first time I've seen that, just by the way. I've seen her hit a reverse for 6. That's more of a switch than a reverse, right? Like,
I feel like I didn't switch my feet there.
Oh, you didn't? I don't switch my hands.
Oh, wait, let's watch it. But I actually don't know what I did. It really shocked me too, to be honest. No, I didn't switch my feet. Wait, did I? I don't really know.
Do you think because you're right-handed, like you're right-handed dominant, normally as a lefty, like being able to then use that as your bottom hand to switch, you get the upper hand?
Yeah, because I reckon it I feel like it's the wrist that like really helped with that shot. So I feel like that does play a bit of a part in terms of like snapping. Because if you like, I don't know, like I feel like if I go the other way sweeping, like I don't get the same like snap. Whereas that actually like really helps.
Yeah. And if you look at someone like Phoebes, like she's similar in a lot of ways in terms of, obviously she's right-handed dominant, but she also played a lot of hockey playing right-handed. So she kind of has the upper hand of playing a lot of right-handed shots, where yours is like your dominant hand is your right. So it kind of works in your favour for that particular one.
But even when she like bats right-handed, when she does a switch, it genuinely looks like a proper like if I did that, it wouldn't look real. If I had to bat right-handed, it would look so bad.
So when you like pull off a shot like that in a match, like I'm sure you practice it at the nets, is it like, are you like pretty pumped that you could actually execute that in a match against a bowler who's coming hard at you?
Oh, that actually shocked me, that one, because like the offside was up, so but all I'm trying to do is get it over the ring. So I don't actually know that I've
middled it for 6.
That was quite lucky. Like I actually don't know how that happens. Honestly, I was in shock. I was like, because like I'm not trying to like hit it to 6. It's just get it over the ring. See what happens. So I mean, a lot of it's a bit of luck, really. Like.
So now's the time in the podcast where I'll get you to say some nice things about each other. So. Yeah, so
I've already done that.
Don't stop.
Give it another try.
There's obviously plenty more to say.
Oh, here we go.
So obviously having Nic back in the setup after a couple of years, having immediate impact throughout the India series. I guess from your perspective, Ash, what does that say about Nic as a cricketer, her resilience, and also like her dedication to just keep plugging away in the domestic system?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it was huge for Nic to turn down a contract a couple of years ago to, I guess, focus on herself and trying to be the best cricketer that she could be. It's, I guess, when you're not in the 11, it's really hard to be a better cricketer. You do a lot of learning when you're actually out on the field. So for Nic to give herself the best opportunity to get better shows a lot of courage, because a lot of people would be pretty happy with, living the lifestyle that we do, being able to travel the world and the opportunities that come with that. But actually then being able to say no to that. Like Nic loves being at home, so that actually having the chance to do that as well. And just focus on being the best cricketer that she could be, which it's, proof is in the pudding. She's had a couple of unbelievable seasons. So to be able to do that and then earn her recall back into this team, I was obviously pretty pumped from a selfish point of view. One of my really good mates coming back in. So yeah, I guess being able to see that transition over those couple of years has been pretty awesome.
Has she changed as a
She's still just as annoying. Oh, sorry, as a cricketer.
cricketer and a person?
Well, this is the nice thing.
Yeah, definitely. I just think just Nic has more confidence. And when you actually get the chance to play cricket and play cricket well, confidence goes a long way. Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it, but actually having that confidence to step out there to play a role for whatever team you're playing for. Opportunities have come up for Nic, like being able to go to the WPL, the 100, show everyone what she's capable of doing. Has been really cool to witness. Like I said, obviously from a friend point of view as well, to see your mates do well is really cool, and you're always pumped for them. But it's been awesome to obviously have her back in the group. I think everyone loves having Nic back in just for those sharp tongue comments, but just making people laugh, which in a group setting you kind of want.
And your turn, Ash. So got a couple of milestone games coming up. Tomorrow will be your 100th T20 for Australia, and in a couple of games will be your 200th game for Australia across all formats. Which are two very impressive achievements. I think you'd only be the 7th player to play 100 T20s for Australia. How does that make you feel, and how do you reflect on your career and playing that many games in the green and gold? Because you are still pretty young.
Yeah. Well, I'm still in the youngies team, believe it or not.
Yeah.
We play youngies and oldies, which is kind of crazy. But I think looking over those, I guess, near 200 games, I certainly never thought I'd probably get to this point, but I think later in my career, I was pretty inconsistent at the start of my career, felt pretty out of my depths, which most people probably do at the start of their international career, knowing that the step up is so big. But I know you're always going to have good games, bad games, but it's trying to just probably stay a little bit more consistent off the field, knowing that, I'm not a robot and you're going to have a really good game and then not so much the next. So I guess having probably more perspective throughout my career has kind of helped. You're always striving to be perfect, but that's not a reality. So for me, it's, playing 100 T20s, is a pretty cool feat. Certainly never thought I would be in this position. So, to be able to put on the jersey one time, let alone 100, is pretty awesome.
Nic, how have you seen Ash develop as a cricketer and a person over the journey?
Yeah, I mean, that's an unbelievable achievement. How old are you? 28, 200 games for your country. I feel like you've come into the team, and I don't think you've been out of the team since, really, have you?
Apart from injuries, not really.
Never got dropped.
But that's unbelievable. There's not everyone gets to do that, and that's, I guess, a testament to you and your skills. And she's developed heaps over the years as well. We've seen you go from strength to strength, both bat and ball, even the leadership stuff as well. Sort of all come together. I feel like you're at a really cool point in your career where it's I don't know, you've sort of figured out what works for you and how you want to go about things. And we get to see that in, whether that's for Australia and all the competition. You're in all of them. She's hot property up, you know that. Big butts over here. But it's really cool. I'm always following along. I don't play in every team with Ash, but I'm always looking at the games that she's playing in and seeing how she's going. I'm following along from afar, and it's pretty cool to see your journey. You debuted when you were young, you're still here a few years later. It's been a pretty unbelievable journey, and I feel 200 games, you've probably got another 200 minimum.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna be breaking some more milestones, I reckon. So it's I feel like you've you know what I mean? Like, you've still got so much further that you can go as well, which is like pretty scary for everyone else. But it's been pretty fun to watch from afar and up close as well when we've been fortunate enough to play together.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So nice. She can be nice.
Okay, so you are set to be the 7th player to play 100 T20s for this team. We're going to have a bit of a race and see who can name the other 6 in the shortest amount of time. Are you ready?
Like, yell it out.
Yeah, so just say them and see who can get the most names in the shortest amount of
We've
time.
played 100 T20s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alex Perry, Elisa Healy, Beth Mooney, Megan Shute.
Jono?
Yeah.
Jono.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Wait, how many more?
One more.
Oh, one more.
One more. Is it obvious?
Yeah.
Or we missed an obvious one?
Huh? Are they current player?
No.
Oh, so this.
Oh, Meg Lanning.
Yeah.
Silly.
That is so obvious. That's
Well done.
elite. Wow.
That's good for you.
I'll take that.
Ready for our 3rd and final segment? Are we ready to prank some of our teammates with noise cancelling
Oh,
headphones?
goodness. I don't know how we're going to go with this.
I don't even understand it, but let's do it.
Okay, Ash can go first then.
To be honest, I'm not sure the reception's going to...
Yeah.
That'll be right.
Hello.
Yeah, what's up?
What are you doing for lunch?
Probably making a smoothie at some stage.
Are you making a smoothie?
Yeah, at some stage.
What are you going to put in it? What are you going to put in your smoothie?
Why are you acting cagey? What's going on?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear
What are you putting in it?
I'm just putting on protein, yogurt.
Oh, protein. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
What? Should we go for a swim later?
Well, I'm going to be at the K-Dubs' meeting. This session.
Oh, you're busy. Okay.
You can do it.
I'm just with Nick.
Oh, okay. What's happening? What's happening?
What's happened?
Hang on.
Nothing.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You can tell her. You can tell her. You can tell her.
I just pranked you, Soz.
So I was like, something's going on.
How we did that.
You feel like an idiot.
Blame him. Okay, love you, bye.
That's gonna be shit content.
I had fun. Nick's pissing herself, but it'll be fun.
That's good.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Kingy.
Bye-bye.
I like the lag
That's
between
so
like, oh, you're having a smoothie, peanut butter, and then 3 minutes later, what are you pressing later?
That's
That's
rogue.
so funny.
Guys, thank you very much for joining me in the diary room
Thanks
today.
for having us.
I hope you had fun.
We did. Yeah, it was good fun.
That could be a top 2 episode.
Top 2? What do you mean?
Is that
Yeah.
me too?
No,
Who else is, who's picking us at the one?
no, we've had like 5.
Who's the worst then?
There's been no bad ones. They're all good.
You were about to say that then.
There's been definitely no bad ones. But you guys are outstanding. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Pleasure.